Hello, hello, Libra. It's your turn for your reading for the month of April. Hope all of you are doing well. I was going to read for the first, second, and third, and the last week of April for you all. But first, I was going to read for the runes, messages to look out for and prepare you for the month of April. Let's see, the first one is Edwas. Hopefully I said that right. Defensive forces, y'all. During our tests, we gather the strength to ward off, repel blockages, and defeat. At the same time, we develop an aversion to the pattern of behavior that lead to tense situation in our lives. Patience is in the advice of Edwards. No hassle, no action, or y'all, for a desired result is necessary. Perseverance and cautious are required. Avoid forcible difficulties by doing the right thing. Edwards means to see despite inconveniences and discomforts, growth is still encouraged. And then the second one is author separation, withdrawal, air. This is a time of your ways separating. Old skins must shed. Outdated relationships need to be given up. If this rune appears, a molting is necessary. Othoel is a rune of the radical separation. Obedience and probably also withdrawal is necessary. To know when and how you need to withdraw and to actually have the determination to do it. Property is also an aspect of this rune because Othiel is a rune of acquisition and profit. The profit, however, the heir which you receive could likely be made of something that you need to abandon. This process can be especially hard for if what needs to be abandoned is something of your culture, heir, and backing. And then the last one, I'm trying to think how that goes. I believe it's on Sola, wholesome vitality, the energy of the sun. This rune stands for wholeness, for that which our body needs. It embodies the impulses for self knowledge as a great power rune. The rune stands for wholeness. So for that which our body needs, it embodies. Sola shows that the life force can be available for you and that there is a time to recharge and regenerate. Here again, a warning of being too cocky. Meditate on Christ's words. I can do nothing of myself. From our own strength, we cannot do anything. So I feel like this month is going to be very an interesting one, but I feel like with the runes and what they were saying that, you're going to have to learn where you set boundaries when it comes to people. I feel like with that one rune about separation, withdrawal, and then, getting into your power, getting into your confidence, getting into, what's the other one? Learning the important lessons that you need to learn to get everything that you need to get accomplished this month. Alright, for the first week of April, you got the Six of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So I feel like this month, for the first week, there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of passion and drive. With the Six of Wands, it could indicate, you're getting your victory, you're getting acknowledged for things. And that's about movement forward. So I feel like you're trying to plan, you're trying to strategize on where the next move you want to take. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're relocating. Because you have the Page of Wands, so that could indicate an adventure, that could be indicating something that you're trying to plan in advance. So a lot of fast movement going on for the first week of April. And then the second week, you got the Hermit in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. Empress, I'm thinking you could be dealing with a Virgo. You got two Virgo cards here, or even an Earth sign, Taurus, or Virgo too. Yeah. So it looks like there is a lot of healing be done. Usually the Hermit is about going within, but I feel like you're trying to not get too involved with your emotions, and you're trying to you're going through a changing period, I feel like, for the second month because it's in reverse. So I feel like things are gradually coming around and things are turning into your favor in some way when it comes to the Empress. Maybe when it comes to people that you're dealing with, maybe when it comes to, the Empress is a mother figure. Maybe when it comes to your own mother, or just a woman in your life, there's a turnaround I'm feeling. And then the third week of April, you got the Four of Wands, the Magician, and then the Two of Swords. So I feel like this is a marriage card. This is celebration. This is love, possibly. It could be that you have a celebration that you have at this time, or just something that involves your family, or even a marriage, possibly. And then you have the Magician's card. So my feeling with this, you're trying to manifest something, maybe a happiness when it comes to family dynamics, when it comes to those things that are important to you. You're trying to manifest, but you're still indecisive about it. Maybe you're trying to manifest love in your life, and that's kind of like a no-go. Maybe you're not clear on the direction when it comes to relationships or a love dynamic, and you're trying to manifest in maybe a love, or a twin flame, or a soulmate, possibly. But there's like no decisions. There's no clarity on that. Maybe you just want love in your life. And then you have the Nine of Swords. You have the Nine of Wands, and you have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like there's resistance to change. Usually the Nine of Wands has to do with anxiety, has to do with fears, has to do anything with stagnation, possibly. But it also could be dealing with, resisting, letting go of something that's holding you down, keeping you up at night, giving you a really bad anxiety, or a case of anxiety. I'm feeling with that. And then the Nine of Wands, trying to unstuck yourself, possibly. That's about, someone who's been through the battle, someone who's in resistant mode. Maybe you're having a hard time getting unstuck. Maybe you're trapped in some way. And then the Queen of Wands. So I think that's an indication, you need to try to take a deep breath. Try to recognize where you are. Be present with yourself. Usually the Queen of Wands, that has to do with courage. Maybe with the Queen of Wands, it's indicating the last month of the week. You're going to have to take in a lot of courage. You're going to have to really stand your ground. And I feel like with all these sword and wand energies, you really have to step up your game on this. So try to stay in tune with what's happening now. That could be a past dynamic. You're looking back at the resistance of no change, a lot of anxiety, maybe from the past, possibly. Could be that you're thinking about the past, things that didn't work out in your favor, possibly. So try to stay in the now. Try to focus on where it is you are putting your energy, because you are, I feel like, you are somewhat like the Magician. You're trying to manifest something in your life. So try to stay in the now, Libra. Bye-bye.